You have not got a prayer. Hello there, people. Thought I'd do a different type of pace, and no, I'm not naked. I'm wearing shorts. Get ready for the unholy. As it says in the trailer, you have not got a pair. Shot in 1988, what can I say about the unholy? Happy to say it's not one of them what drowns with too much fucking elixir. It's just a straightforward horror film with a kind of a murder mystery twist. It starts off with a priest praying, like they do, and this beautiful woman just comes out of nowhere, sets her. Now normally I might get ate by women with red hair, but I don't mean it personal, I'm not really a red haired man. But this woman who has red hair, has a body to dive on, is definitely a sexy bitch. Yeah, she's a sexy bitch. What do I mean by that? She is sexy, but it actually has a twist to it. If you touch her, kiss her, snug her, or do any of that, she'll literally rip your fucking throat out. I'm not making this shit up, people. She will literally rip your fucking throat out. There's kind of a twist to it, and the priest actually does get his throat ripped out just by kissing her. The film is kind of a mystery film, and it does start off being a bit of a slow burn, you know, your typical slow burn type of film. It starts off with another priest standing up a guy who's about to kill himself. He accidentally falls, and the priest falls, and funny enough, he doesn't die. This guy just fell 40 feet from an high building and he does not fucking die. Miracles to happen. But as the film goes on, the reason why he didn't die is because he's the chosen one. He's got to pass the test of the woman who they later call the unholy. That's right, the unholy. It's a very cleverly done film, and I think it does have a very clever twist to it. It does have hints here and there on the way that something bad is yet to come. And you do have a lot of weird dreams in the film that something sent by Satan is going to test him. You do actually see a guy who used to be a priest. You know, he's blind. I don't want to give too much away, but you've got to see it to believe it. The Unholy from 1988. It does save a woman who has problems, you know. She works in a nightclub, the sexual type of nightclub. And long and behold, there's this guy, he's a bit of a stubby boyfriend, and he suffers things. I mean, he has these weird genes and hallucinations himself. And the priest on the way tries to help him fight his inner demons, you know. You know, he tends to do sacrifices and all that, but it's all of that, you know, it's all special effects. It's not a bad film as all the films go, and it's more psychological. As it does say in the back cover, if I can find it somewhere, that it's a mix between The Omen and The Exorcist. Long but old, the girl who he helps just kind of has the hots for him, you know. Not for me, you know, it's not my type, but she actually has the hots for him. You know, I'm only a woman's man. And the woman demon, which is called the Unholy, does play on that nearly at the end of the film. A lot of Dane's deaths on the way and hints here and there that something bad is going to happen, and you get the feeling something bad's going to happen. Now, as you know, I've got a dog, and I'd never seen any harm done to a dog. But, and this is a big but he does have a dog, right? I shit you not, and it dies as its duck's ripped out. Really do some effect. And you get a lot of weird phone calls on the way. The other priests know that the Unholy, meaning this demon from hell, is coming for him, but they gotta let him know that. One of the priests who tried to kill himself, believe it or not, was still alive, and he dies an horrible death. And the one who's the stubby boyfriend, he dies an horrible death. And so just the priest, well, he doesn't die, but as I said, the door strips off, he's a priest, and you do tell he fancies her, but he can't break his vows, he can't break his sin, if you know what I mean by that. It's only now the priest is letting him know what is yet to come. The demon woman comes, tries it on with him, and there's a scene where he's tempted, he's tempted to, because she is practically half naked, seafood top, really sets her. I mean, she sets her. And long behold, it doesn't work. Even the demon disguises herself as the girl who he fancies. Still doesn't work. And he manages to push her away. This is where the film becomes horror. It becomes fucking horror. Because these little demons come out of nowhere, they bolt his hands, and that's when you see it. She's not a beautiful, sexy woman. It's actually a demon from hell. Yeah, by shit you not, it is a fucking demon from hell. These are the days when I fucking miss practical special effects. This was in shitty CGI. I just got bored halfway through the fucking film. But the effects in this, in my eyes, is top fucking notch. Ties everything, because if he would have touched her in a sexual way, boobs, bust, snogged her, anything, he would have had his throat ripped out, just like the other priest. But because he didn't fall for the sins, it tied it another way. He manages to outsmart it, sends it back to fucking hell. The only downside is, he ends up fucking blind. Now granted, I only wear this because I look cool, but he ends up fucking blind. And I'm thinking, well, where was the winning in that? He sends it from hell, got rid of it, didn't kill him, but after all that he ended up fucking blind. But, the Unholy is not a bad film. It's psychological, it's suspenseful, it goes to the days of the Omen, the Exorcist, and them spiritual horror films. It's more psychological. And for that, I dilute it. I use it for the effects at the end. It's a slow burn, but it's one of them what burns off. It doesn't bore you to feed halfway through. What I mean by that, it's not a fucking bore fest. So the Unholy, back from shot in 1988, it's a fucking good one. Pretty interesting, and it's a slow burn what rubs. See, not all films what are slow burns are a bore fest if it has something that warms you up on the way. So for that, 8-star rating, because I think the Unholy is very holy. Now I'm going to be sinful and have a beer. Until then, see you later.